Hey guys, Elon Musk just dropped a bombshell on X today, and I am still kind of freaking out about it. Picture this. It is March 11th, 2026, and out of nowhere, Elon tweets about something called Macrohard. Yeah, Macrohard. Sounds like a silly name for a video game or a bad dad joke, right? But this thing is actually a brand new joint project between Tesla and xAI, and it might just change the way the whole world works. The title says it all. Elon just announced Macrohard, the artificial intelligence that can run entire companies. And once you hear how it works, you will see why this is not hype. It is actually happening. Let us start simple so it makes sense. Most people right now think Optimus is only about those cool humanoid robots walking around folding laundry or working in factories. You know, the physical ones with arms and legs. But today, Elon revealed something way sneakier and honestly way bigger. Macrohard is also called Digital Optimus. It is like an invisible robot that lives inside your computer. Instead of moving around in the real world, it watches your screen, moves the mouse, types on the keyboard, and gets stuff done exactly like a human office worker would. Except it never gets tired, never takes coffee breaks, and never complains about Monday mornings. Here's the cool part that makes it feel like science fiction. This digital worker does not just blindly click buttons. It actually sees the last 5 seconds of whatever is happening on the computer screen in real time. It processes that video like it has eyes and then decides exactly what to type or click next. Imagine having a super smart friend sitting next to you who watches everything you do for 5 seconds and then perfectly takes over your job. That is Digital Optimus. It is processing and actioning the past 5 seconds of real-time computer screen video and keyboard and mouse actions. Elon said those words today. But here's where it gets even smarter. Digital Optimus is not working alone. It has a boss. That boss is Grok, the artificial intelligence from xAI. Grok is like the master conductor or the navigator, with a deep understanding of the entire world. Elon compared it to a super advanced version of turn-by-turn navigation software. You know how your phone tells you turn left in 200 feet? Grok does that, but for your entire workday. It thinks about the big picture, while Digital Optimus handles the quick, instinctive clicks and typing. Elon even broke it down like this. This part made me laugh because it is so spot on. He said you can think of Digital Optimus as System 1, the instinctive, fast part of your brain, like when you catch a ball without thinking. And Grok is System 2, the slow thinking part that plans ahead and solves hard problems. Together, they make the only real-time, smart artificial intelligence system out there right now. It is like having both your gut feeling and your homework brain working at the same time on the same task. And get this, it is not going to cost a fortune to run. Most fancy artificial intelligence systems need giant, expensive computers. Not this one. Elon said it will run very competitively on the super low-cost Tesla AI4 chip, which costs $650. That is cheaper than a decent laptop. They will pair it with some of the more expensive GPUs from xAI, but use them frugally so the overall system stays inexpensive. That means companies could have thousands of these digital workers without going broke. Now let us talk about why Elon called it Macrohard, because this is where the humor kicks in, and it is actually kind of genius. It is a funny reference to Microsoft, the company that makes Windows and Office and basically runs a ton of businesses. Macrohard is poking fun at them while saying this new system can do what entire companies do. In principle, it is capable of emulating the function of entire companies. Those are Elon's exact words. So instead of hiring a whole customer service team or an accounting department, or even a bunch of coders, one Macrohard setup could handle all of it. It is like replacing a whole building full of desks with something that fits on a single cheap chip. Think about how wild that is for a second. Right now, in 2026, people are still arguing about whether artificial intelligence will take jobs. Elon just showed us it is not about taking jobs anymore. It is about replacing entire departments at once. And because this thing runs in real time and understands the world through Grok, it is not some clunky robot that messes up every 5 minutes. It is smooth, It is smart. And no other company can do this yet. Elon straight up said that today. Okay, so why should you care if you are not running a huge company? Because this is going to hit everyone. Imagine your school using Macrohard to grade papers or plan schedules, or your favorite YouTube creator using it to edit videos while they sleep. Or even regular people having their own personal digital assistant that actually gets real work done instead of just chatting. The possibilities are kind of endless and a little scary, but also super exciting. As the day goes on since that tweet dropped, more people are starting to realize that this is not just another tech announcement. This is the first time anyone has put together a digital worker that is both cheap and actually intelligent in real time. Tesla and xAI are teaming up under the investment agreement they made, and Macrohard is the very first project coming out of it. It is like Elon took the best parts of both companies and created something that the old Microsoft could only dream about. And let us be honest, the name Macrohard is hilarious. It is such an Elon move. Make a joke while quietly building the future. It is like calling your new rocket something silly and then using it to go to Mars. Classic. So after everything Elon explained in that tweet today, here is the real takeaway that blew my mind. Elon Musk just announced Macrohard, the artificial intelligence that can run entire companies. By pairing Grok as the smart thinking brain with Digital Optimus as the fast-acting hands, he created a system that watches your screen, moves your mouse, types on your keyboard, and handles real work for just $650 per chip. It is cheap enough to deploy everywhere and powerful enough to replace whole teams of people. This is not some far-off future thing. This is happening right now in 2026 as part of the Tesla and xAI partnership. And because no other company can do this yet, Tesla and xAI just got a massive head start on turning artificial intelligence into something that actually runs businesses. The world of work is about to look completely different. Offices full of people might turn into offices full of super cheap digital workers doing the boring stuff, so humans can do the fun, creative stuff. It is wild to think one tweet today could be the start of all that. But hey, that is Elon for you. He does not just talk about the future. He tweets it into existence and then builds it while the rest of us are still trying to figure out what the name means. Pretty cool when you stop and think about it, right?